Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Fluent English Daily. I'm Maria, your English teacher.
And I'm Michael, your English learner. It's great to see you again.
If this is your first lesson, welcome. In our previous lessons, we learned how to introduce ourselves, ask simple questions, and have basic conversations. Today we're going to learn something that you can use every single day.
I'm excited. What's today's topic?
Today we're talking about daily routines. A daily routine is the group of activities you do every day, like waking up, eating breakfast, going to work, studying, exercising, and going to bed.
That's useful because everyone has a daily routine.
Exactly. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to describe your day confidently in English.
Let's get started.
Michael, what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning.
Very good. Everyone, notice the word usually. It tells us something happens most of the time.
That's right. I don't wake up at exactly the same time every day, but I usually wake up at 6:30.
Excellent. Now, what do you do after you wake up?
First, I turn off my alarm.
Good.
Then I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Great. What happens next?
After that, I take a shower and get dressed.
Perfect. Get dressed means putting on your clothes.
Yes, and after I get dressed, I prepare breakfast.
What do you usually eat?
I usually eat eggs and toast. Sometimes I have cereal or fruits.
That's a healthy breakfast.
I also drink a cup of coffee.
Wonderful. Now let's continue. What do you do after breakfast?
I check my emails and read the news for a few minutes.
Excellent. Then
I start working at 8:30.
do you work from home?
Yes, I work from home most of the time.
That's becoming very common these days. Let's learn some important words together. Wake up means to stop sleeping.
I wake up at 6:30.
Brush your teeth means cleaning your teeth.
I brush my teeth every morning.
Take a shower means washing your body.
I take a shower before breakfast.
Get dressed means putting on your clothes.
I get dressed after my shower.
Have breakfast means eating your first meal of the day.
I usually have breakfast at 7.
Excellent. Today we're using the simple present tense. We use the simple present to talk about habits and routines. Here are some examples. I wake up at 6, drink coffee. We study English. They go to work. He wakes up early. She drinks tea. It starts at 9. Notice something important. When we talk about he, she, or it, we usually add s or s to the verb.
So I say, I work. But I say, she works.
Exactly. Let's practice. I'll say the subject, and you say the sentence.
I study English.
She
studies English.
He
goes to work.
Wonderful. Everyone at home, repeat after us. I usually wake up at 6:30. I brush my teeth every morning. I take a shower. I have breakfast. I go to work. I study English every day. Excellent. Here are some useful expressions. In the morning. In the afternoon. In the evening. At night. Every day. Every morning. Usually. Sometimes. Always. Never.
Let me try. I usually exercise in the morning. Sometimes I drink tea. I always study English. I never skip breakfast.
Fantastic. Michael, tell me about your morning.
I usually wake up at 6:30. First, I brush my teeth. Then I take a shower. After that, I get dressed and prepare breakfast. I drink coffee and eat eggs with toast. Finally, I start working at 8:30.
Excellent. That's a complete description of your morning routine. Everyone listening, can you describe your morning in English in comments for practice? Don't worry if you make mistakes. Every sentence you practice helps you become more confident.
That's true. Every lesson makes speaking English a little easier.
Exactly. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about practicing consistently. The more you speak, the more natural English becomes. In the first part of today's lesson, we learned how to talk about our morning routines. Now let's continue with the afternoon and evening.
Great! I'm ready.
Wonderful. Michael, what do you usually do during your lunch break?
Around 12:30, I stop working and prepare lunch.
Do you cook every day?
Not every day. Sometimes I cook, but sometimes I order food or eat leftovers from the previous day.
That's very common. What do you usually do after lunch?
I relax for about 20 minutes. Then I go back to work.
What do you do after work?
After work, I like to exercise. Sometimes I go for a walk, and sometimes I go to the gym.
That's a great habit. Exercise helps us stay healthy and energetic.
I agree. After exercising, I take another quick shower.
Then what happens?
I prepare dinner.
What do you usually eat for dinner?
I usually eat rice, chicken, vegetables, or pasta. I try to eat healthy meals.
Excellent. Healthy food gives us energy.
After dinner, I usually spend some time with my family.
That's important. Spending time with family helps us relax and enjoy our evenings.
We often watch television together or talk about our day.
Wonderful. Do you use your phone before bed?
Sometimes, but I try not to use it too much.
That's a smart idea. Looking at screens for a long time before sleeping isn't always the best habit.
I usually read a book or study English for 30 minutes.
Fantastic. Reading and studying every day are excellent habits.
Around 10:30, I brush my teeth again and go to bed.
What time do you usually fall asleep?
Usually around 11 o'clock.
Perfect. That's a complete daily routine. Let's learn a few more useful words. Lunch break, the time when you stop working to eat lunch. Leftovers, food that remains from an earlier meal. Exercise, physical activity that keeps your body healthy. Gym, the place where people work out. Dinner, the evening meal. Relax, to rest and feel calm. Spend time, to use time doing something with someone. Fall asleep, the moment you begin sleeping.
Let's use these words in sentences. I exercise every evening. I eat dinner with my family. I relax after work. I usually fall asleep at 11.
Today you learned how to describe your entire day in English. You learned useful vocabulary for morning, afternoon, and evening activities. You practiced the simple present tense. You learned common time expressions. You improved your pronunciation. You answered listening questions. And you completed a short quiz. That's a lot of progress in one lesson.
I feel much more confident now. I can finally describe my daily routine in English.
That's wonderful. Remember, fluency doesn't happen overnight. It comes from practicing a little every day. Even 10 or 15 minutes of English practice can make a big difference over time.
I'll keep practicing every day.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned something useful.
If you like today's lesson, keep practicing and come back tomorrow for another episode of Fluent English Daily.
In our next lesson, we'll learn how to talk about hobbies, free time, and the activities you enjoy with friends and family.
We can't wait to see you there.
Until next time, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you in the next lesson.